So a major new scandal out of Brazil. What, again? Yes, affecting the companies JBS and BOF. That's the name of the two biggest meat packing companies in the country, the one that does beef and the other one that does mostly chicken. You know, I'm beginning to wonder a little bit about Brazil because it's a great country, a big country, a huge economic success in recent years, but it seems as though corruption is kind of like the default, not the exception there. Remember the Petrobras scandal in 2015, which ultimately cost Dilma Rousseff, the president, her job. They found that the entire company was rotten to the core. Even the biggest construction firms in the country had all paid bribes in order to get involved in their new projects. Now it appears these companies, which are huge global meat exporters, we know how much Brazilian chicken and beef finds its way around the world, were routinely paying Department of Environment officials in order just to glibly sign off on all their export certificates, including giving them access to their computer systems so they could do it themselves. Anyway, in case you're thinking that this story affects like someone else in some other part of the world, remember, BOF is a major exporter of chicken inter alia to South Africa. We know what a big story that is. So if you're feeling a little bit queasy this weekend, maybe it's because you ate some of that BOF chicken. Right, it's been a rough week for Britain, and I don't mean to pick on them, but I feel it's my moral duty to point out that just because a country is rich doesn't mean that everybody over there behaves themselves. Like this story, Thames Water, the water utility in the world's most valuable city, London, this week fined £20 million because it allowed 1.4 billion litres of raw, unprocessed sewage to basically flow into the river. It's incredible. They got caught, they pleaded guilty. So remember, it's not just the Vaal and the Clipperfield which are full of E. coli and all sorts of unspeakables. Right, what about a dumb product story? We haven't had one of those on the Blunders for a while. This one's from Australia. Okay, lots of people wear jeans with holes in the knees, right? I don't know what that is about, but it's because they look trendy, because they're like lived in and used, and yeah, they've got attitude. Well, if you take that to its logical conclusion, you end up with this. Mom jeans with plastic knee pads, see-through window panes. I'm not joking. I hope this thing doesn't catch on. The way it works, I guess, is it's intended for moms that, clambering around a lot maybe, or doing a lot of cleaning. It's Australia after all. But, I don't know. What happens if it's a steamy day and they start fogging up? Or worse still, when they need to be washed? I don't know. You know what happens with plastic when you put it in the tumble dryer, right? It's going to get all shrivelly. What are they going to look like then? Well, do you remember the Paul Simon song, She's Got Diamonds in the Soles of Her Shoes? Well, yes. He might have to reissue that one because of this man pictured here. Trying to cross the border from Hong Kong to Shenzhen in China with 1,000 uncut diamonds in the soles of his shoes. Okay, that's not a bad plan, but it turned out they found him because he was basically hobbling through the customs post. They were like poking into the soles of his feet. Ah, what an amateur, what an idiot!